Previously on Battlefield Nature documentary, an overly confident enemy squad discovered that abandoning one's habitat does not necessarily mean escaping it. Nature, as always, was most efficient. As dawn breaks across the reefs, our familiar engineer once again takes to the skies. His objective is simple: prevent enemy expansion before the local population becomes considerably less local. Almost immediately, an ally helicopter crosses his path. The two colossal creatures perform an elegant aerial dance, demonstrating that even several tons of flying machinery can occasionally display impeccable manners. With mutual respect established, both continue their migration in search of easier prey. It does not take long. The engineer notices two unsuspecting specimens wandering far from the safety of cover. Recognizing that flying and shooting simultaneously is generally discouraged, he briefly delegates the flying to the laws of physics. The experiment proves surprisingly successful. Returning to the controls just in time, catastrophe is once again politely postponed. But every successful hunt attracts larger predators. The little bird, fast, aggressive, and perpetually convinced that everyone else is having less fun. Sensing an opportunity, the engineer once again reaches for the weapons, only to discover that another member of the herd has quietly assumed piloting duties. Before either aircraft can fully commit to battle, an Allied transport intervenes. A reminder that in nature, stealing someone else's kill is simply another form of teamwork. With the immediate danger gone, the engineer resumes his migration. Confidence, however, can be a dangerous evolutionary trait. Attempting to squeeze several tons of helicopter beneath a bridge is not generally recommended. Fortunately, the bridge appears more startled than offended. A mobile ecosystem below an entire gathering of enemy infantry has unknowingly assembled. Moments later, the local population experiences a dramatic decline. Further along the coastline, a curious colony has established itself atop the abandoned hotel. Remarkably, the inhabitants appear far more interested in avoiding danger than contributing to the capture of the objective below. The engineer decides that such behavior warrants further investigation. The findings are conclusive. Within moments, the rooftop population declines to a sustainable level. The transport withdraws before the surrounding wildlife can organize a suitable response. With the immediate threat removed, the transport climbs high above the battlefield. From this altitude, Tsuru Reef appears almost peaceful. Appearances can be wonderfully misleading. The engineer receives an unmistakable message from the local anti-air population. Rather than debate the matter, he promptly vacates the aircraft, an entirely reasonable survival strategy. As he descends, another drama begins to unfold. A fighter jet, traveling at considerable enthusiasm, attempts to intercept the transport. Unfortunately, its confidence exceeds its turning radius. The transport continues peacefully into the distance, apparently unaware that it has once again outlived its predator. Preparing to land atop the hotel, our engineer notices a lone enemy calmly surveying the battlefield. It is a peaceful moment, but only briefly. Without warning, an anti-tank rocket collides with the building, swallowing the unfortunate specimen in a cloud of debris. With the rooftop suddenly vacant, our engineer lands safely, ready to begin the next chapter of his expedition.